Hi, today is July 20th and Saturday. Um, I was walking myself with my husband and my son and took a walk themselves. So they were walking community houses around here, and without me, I was sitting in the car by their house. So yesterday I had been, me and my son took a walk around. It's like around 7:20 p.m. It's getting the sunset goes down. So he was really great time, walk around. He's having a good time. He's he's holding with a tiger toy, enjoying with us, and he was such a cute one, a little boy, and my adorable one. We got home, we cleaned the house, the dishes, the laundry, and make sure my son was playing with toys in the living room or in the kitchen with playing with their toy stuff. But I'm supposed to wash him and make sure he does. They're not supposed to make him mad. It's not supposed to fall off. So he's fine. He's pretty great. He's not gonna climb on the table or sit on it. He knows how to sit on it. Um, it was a funny, great time. Actually, that I found out on the internet. I found out in the internet was the women who went to amusement park of Six Flags in Texas. Um, she with her son with a roller coaster ride, and it was a really big giant ride with her son, and then she was not appropriately seated, um, you know. And then after she ride on roller coaster from this flag in Texas, um, and she was flew up, and she was like flew up off the sky and fell off on the seat in the amusement park, the roller coaster ride seat, and she fell all the way up like maybe 3,000 or 2,000 feet hit on her body breaks, and then her son was crying, and she passed away by Friday, and that caused a warning, a roller coaster ride in Six Flags. And it's pretty scary, but I'm like, people are scared, think probably deep, and like, Six Flags, but it's pretty scary, a lot of people, are scared, a lot of people, some people are not scared, some people are scared, they were probably deep, but that caused the people afraid of, just trying to focus on a ride, but it's trying to not focus right because there are artists afraid that they're going to have fun in Six Flags, And then she died in a amusement park, a roller coaster ride, and around 6:30 on Friday. That was yesterday. Was really, really sad. So she left her son and a roller coaster, and her son. She had two kids. I think I read on the internet, and then she passed away. So, and a woman who's not a released name, but no one knows her name was. It's not the morning one. And I don't know what the part of the Six Flags. It really scares me, but I'm not gonna go on a ride. I've never been on a ride before, a big giant one. Um, it scares me because I usually went on ride before. The one that's spinning around with my brothers when I was like around 6 years old, and it was Fresno Fair, and they wanted the Fresno Fair in here. And with my brother when I was 6, I just didn't want to go in how I feel. And then I started to sit with my brother, and we were both like, trying to feel like how it goes, and then it started happening, spinning and spinning around hard, and faster it goes faster. And then I tried to think, stop. I can feel in my head was dizzy, spinning around. So I did that and the man was trying to pull, stopped, and I fell back, and I thought I died. I felt like I almost died because I felt like I had a dizzy because I didn't want to go a Fresno Fair spinning around or roller coaster ride or anything. I didn't want to feel like that. I almost died, but I brought back alive. And there was like a reporter, reporter showing like a recording, some the people were recording thing, and then they were showing, and then that man carrying me and putting amulets, and that when I lay down, my mom, she was crying, and she like kept crying but wake me up. Then I woke up, I brought me alive, but I didn't know what happened. I spinning around, it's happening, and it was just, my mom stopped crying, and she felt like, oh, she could have missed me, and she think I was alive, or I didn't know what I was doing, but spinning hard after the Fresno Fair, and then I didn't want to go there, and I like to take a walk around, take a look around. I'm much playing games. I'm much chatting with friends without music. Friends up there spinning. I didn't want to. It feel like the bobbing, feel like dizzy, feel like it's something I don't like it, and make it depend I am. Then I went on there. I went with my friend. It was just ride up and down, and a slide, and the real things. It's kind of fun. So it's just a mixture for me, not getting dizzy or spinning. Anyway, and however, today was I had a dishes. Sometimes I had a dishes right now before I get home. Yeah, I would have to spend chill with them, and with the 3 of us, and chill with them. So I don't think there's the news about us, and there's nothing news about us. And tomorrow, my mom's and my brother's birthday, James' birthday, we're gonna go to visit my mom and spend the night over there, and we're gonna chill their birthday and celebrate for them. But it was really great time to see a birthday, and my mom was 65, I think, and my brother is 36 years old. He's really young, and he's older. And so, especially with what else? We hang out with them. I come home on Monday, and then I think me and my son will spend the night with my mom's house, and that really is a great time to visit. So my sister probably come visit and spend time with my mom and my brother's birthday. Let's see. the best that I would, I don't know, my husband and I are discussing, and we're not trying to moving out, trying to someplace in a country house, but we're gonna stay here for longer. Then I can't figure it out and closer to my mom's house, but I don't think that I'm trying to being positive, staying positive, and trying to being patient. We're trying to move out, looking for a house to hunting, and that for we need space for my son to sleep. We need space for my dog in the backyard. But here we don't have a backyard, really small backyard, and I think it was that's it. I think it was then that's it for good news for us. And there was something else I was saying. Let's see. I don't know. I think it's part in my mind thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. In my mind thinking. Let's see. Yeah. I guess that I'm thinking about it. Something. We'll have to go back home soon and take a walk around, take out my mind out. And that I was walking around. Yesterday I was walking around and I'm thinking about my grandma. She passed away a long time ago. I kept her in my mind and I couldn't stop thinking about my grandma. We were in a close relationship with her. She had a bun on her head every day, and she wore the Benjamin Cluster outfit in a long shirt and long pants. She was really, really a beautiful woman. That's my grandma, my dad's dad. She passed away same as my dad's grandpa passed away, same one. They both stroke, so it cost me heartbreaking and just feel like I'm ripped my heart out. So I feel like my grandma and I are very close, and I miss her, and I felt like I wanted to talk with her, but I don't speak Vietnamese. Then really kind of hard, it's difficult to communicate Vietnamese cluster, and so it's hard for me to communicate with her. I saw her when in my dreams, and it was in heaven. It was the heaven in like a yellow gate, and it was like all shining sun, and that was like, oh my god, I was seeing there is a lot of people, a lot of line in there. It's like waiting room, and waiting, it's kind of like waiting or something to go in, and in the gate, yellow gate, a golden gate. And that's when I saw a lot of people who were dead there, waiting name to go there. And that when I saw my grandma came over, I was still crying. I started crying, and I thought she put a bed on her head every day. I was like, she looked way different. Honestly, it's way different than I saw her, and I don't see my grandpa. She doesn't. I told my grandma, where's grandpa? And my grandma told me he didn't come out and see me, and my grandpa wanted to talk to my dad really close, but it's kind of hard for my dad to talk to her. And I told my dad, it was, he want to talk to a dad, our relationship close. Perfectly relationship with my cousin or aunt or my uncle at San Jose. They're all really close to each other, so I don't know. Firstly, in fact that, because I usually dream a lot, I usually communicate with the dead people. Yes, I did, on my mind. I was very young. Of course, I talked to the dead people. I talked to them in my dreams, and it was like a shining through in my mind. It's popping a different kind of purely the white and red popping in my mind. I was sleeping. I don't know what in my into my sleep, and so I started to realize in heaven that I seen people who walking by or people talk to me, and that's because who I am is dead people talk. Of course, yeah, I do. I could see people walking. I could see the ghost eventually, but I grew up and I stopped seeing the ghost, but I usually had in my mind my dream talking. Of course, I talk to my dreams. I had like it's fascinating because my dream is the dream channel. It's like inside when in person in there. I was there and on different kind of channel. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like Dream Channel, but it's like almost like dreams. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know. It's just my dreams all the time, especially not stop in dreams. Anyway, I will tell you about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go over my mom's house. I will tell you what my story about ghost spirits at my parents' house. It was the spirits at my parents' house I had been when I was young, and I will tell you by tomorrow. Right now I'm just walking back home, so it's just barely in my mind to think about my grandma. Right now it's just hard to feel like breaking away. I feel like I want to talk to my grandma if she's okay. If they think that it's just and they don't believe me. And they don't believe me because I'm talking to dead people in my mind. It's just a crazy thing. I'm not usually, but I do talk to dead people in my mind, in my dreams. And when I grew up, of course, and that's how I did. I was young, I grew up. Yeah. I will tell you tomorrow in my spirit of ghost. I had to tell you that sharing my idea of sharing my video was in my spirit, a ghost in my parents' house. I will tell by tomorrow, of course, and I'll tell you everything in my life when I was young. My family, all the world is it's just a change, but it's still the same. Yeah, I guess. Well, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll tell you about my spirits. Of course. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.